Hey guys, it's Justin back with an engineer's perspective. Trying something a little bit different today. I've got Engineer 2.0 down here hanging out so we can get a video in real quick. So you'll probably hear him grunting a little bit. We'll see if he feels like hanging out with us or not. Might have to cut it short. But I'm still messing around with this 400 grit stone from Sean at Triple B Handmade, Big Brown Bear on YouTube. Really been loving it as a way to quickly set a bevel and then jumping up to this 5K Shapton or 3K Chaucera for the finished edge. But now we're going to work with VG-10 here today. Very, very dull after doing that. That's pretty horrible. So, been running this guy at like 15 degrees per side or so. I'm just gonna see how that grit jump goes from the 400 up to the 5K. That's the question. All right, have a new bevel on that side. I'm pretty rough with this VG-10. This is a Tojiro DP Santoku. Tojiro does an okay job on their VG-10. They don't shoot for the moon with it or anything like that. But this Santoku is the hardest VG-10 I've gotten from them. And I've done their paring knife, their bunka, and this. All right, so we've already re-apexed it. Just kind of evening out the scratches and flipping the burr. I missed the heel. Because we definitely want to reduce the burr before we go up to that 5K. Because this 400 can produce a large burr, which I did. And the 5K just doesn't have the cutting power to deal with that readily anyways. Hey, buddy. Yeah, this 400 is just, this is like the fastest sharpening sessions I get is using this baby. Use this to set that bevel and then jump up to these 3 to 5K stones and then you're just rocking and rolling. Okay, good enough. Let's wipe her down. Get those 400 grit particles out of here. So it is absolutely not completely deburred, but it'll slide cut poorly. On to the 5K. See, I'm seeing what steel is the max. I did this very successfully with a Victorinox Grand Maitre, which you probably is out. It's probably out. I did this very successfully with CTS BD1 at 63 Rockwell. That's like 10% carbo or chromium carbide and nitride. And now we're doing VG-10, which is like 12 or so % chromium carbide. So we're just kind of slowly upping the carbide volume. This VG-10 is almost certainly much softer than the CTS BD1 I did. I'm guessing this stuff is around 60 Rockwell, maybe 59. I have a Kikuichi petty knife in AUS 10, and they say that those are around 59 Rockwell. And I tell you what, that AUS 10 beats the pants off of this VG-10. So I think that either Kikuichi goes harder than people say on their AUS 10, or Tojiro is actually pretty soft stuff. Never chipped a Tojiro. I have absolutely flattened these before though. This one in particular, I'm pretty rough with it, like I think I mentioned. Well, I'll tell you right now, this is going really well. It's definitely picking up that polish quick. I'm not sure between the Chosera and this Shapton Pro which I prefer. You know, that's a 3K and this is a 5K, but realistically they finish pretty similar. Hey buddy, hey. He's just looking around. He's doing all right. Yeah, they finish pretty similar. Those Shapton Pros tend to finish lower than their grit ratings. Cut faster than their grit ratings too, for that matter. I think my older son's looking for us. We'll see if he joins the video as well. I'm gonna finish with some edge leading strokes just to kind of clean up remove that burr. I'll post it, I'll add a video or a little picture somewhere here maybe of this edge through a microscope in a post-production. So I'm starting to do that a little bit. So you'll get a close-up view of the finished edge of this here. And I'll also try to show a good picture of the polish not in the microscope, because my phone that I'm taking this video with just doesn't do well with trying to focus on the small little edge, so I'm not even gonna attempt to show you. But my boy is about done. So is this knife. Very refined, very good bite, very sharp. Polish looks really nice. So this is a great setup. Right now I'm sharpening all of my kitchen knives like this because it's so good. But I gotta bounce. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.